Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Vietnam, guys. And this is our morning drive time update. So, good evening to everybody in America and good morning to everybody in Europe and wherever you guys are. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. It's October 13th, Wednesday here in Vietnam. And it looks like, the altcoins are slowly coming back a little bit today. We're seeing a little bit of mixed green, peppered in with some red out there. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're seeing that right now the long-term holder of Bitcoin is now 13 times faster. So the long-term holders of Bitcoin are increasing 13 times faster than Bitcoin can be mined. So this really points to a huge supply shock coming in, and that's another reason why we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance is going super high. And that's why you need to balance your portfolios right now. If you're holding 100% altcoins right now, what you need to do is you really need to look at rebalancing your portfolio and moving some of your altcoins that you are now in profit. Remember, never sell anything if you're selling at a loss. That's key to understand that. So remember, this is not financial advice. This is an OG in the house expressing his opinion. This is for educational purposes only, guys. So, are you ready? Are you guys getting ready to prepare for the Bitcoin all-time highs? Are you guys getting ready for the altcoin season that's going to come? And remember, the altcoin season is like a tsunami, and you guys know the behavior of a tsunami is before the big wave hits, the water is getting sucked out. So we're seeing exactly that's what's happening with altcoins. The liquidity is getting sucked out, and it's being moved into Bitcoin. So you guys need to just buckle up. And like I said, if you're holding a lot of altcoins in your portfolio only, you need to do some rebalancing right now. Because Bitcoin is going to explode, and we could see all-time highs coming soon, and we're going to see that the Bitcoin dominance is going to increase and increase. And remember, at the beginning of the year, Bitcoin dominance was at 85%. So right now, Bitcoin dominance is around 45%. So, and I think it's going to continue increasing because the altcoin season is probably not going to hit till end of November, middle of December. So, guys, buckle up. So, what am I doing personally? I have a huge portfolio of altcoins, and what I'm doing is I'm going through my altcoin list now. And anything that's 200% in profit, what I'm doing is I'm going to be selling a good portion of those and moving those into Bitcoin. And then I'm going to hold that. And then when Bitcoin hits its all-time highs or gets pretty close, then I'm going to start to sell off the same proportion of altcoins that I moved into Bitcoin and have those ready on the sidelines to buy back into the altcoins just before they explode. So I'm not saying sell all your altcoins, guys. Please understand. I'm not saying sell all your altcoins. What I'm saying is you need to rebalance, guys. Rebalance your portfolio because you want to take advantage of the Bitcoin dominance that's going to be going up. And that way, you stand to make a better chance of, profiting during this bull run, because right now Bitcoin is the dominant force. Also, we're going to look at, we'll see how the supply shock right now is very similar to the supply shock that we had in 2017, just before we had the huge explosion and Bitcoin went to the moon, and followed by a huge, humongous altcoin season. So we're gonna look at that, jump into that. We're going to talk about the top 10 traded cryptocurrencies in the last 24 hours by volume. So we're going to see that, and you guys will see what's popular, what's not. We're also going to look at the the top cryptocurrencies by mention on Twitter. So we can look at the social sentiment, and Wix, which is a you guys may have heard of Wix. It's a kind of a place where you can build your own websites and using HTML5, and it's really simple. And they have 200 million users. And right now they've turned on crypto payments, so you can have set up your own merchant website and have crypto payments. So that's pretty good, guys. And then that's about it. And then we're also going to look at Shiba Inu. There was a huge we had this huge run up to like 300-400%, and then there was a huge dump. And I'm gonna tell you who did the dumping. Was it the whales or was it the retail investors? And then we're gonna look at Doge technicals. It looks like Doge has a little bit of upside right now, so Doge is moving up, so that's pretty good. And then we're gonna jump into some of the technicals of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, Doge, Solana, and then we're going to look at the markets, guys, and then we'll go from there. So guys, remember, watch this video to the end. Keep watching, guys. It's so important that you guys watch the end, and don't taper off, guys. And if you're feeling sleepy, hit the pause, go get yourself a cup of Gio, and continue watching. And with that being said, guys, do not forget to go back and watch all my other videos. We've got some really interesting, huge videos, and you guys are going to love it. And remember, don't forget to go right down there, smash the likes, tell the YouTube algorithm that you love this channel, you love the OG, like I love you guys. Please go down there. It's so important, so important that you smash the likes. And don't forget to make a comment. And remember, I'm working for you. This channel would not be possible without all of you out there in YouTube land watching, supporting the OG, and supporting the Doge Army, the Doge community, the Doge tribe. And we are one, we are strong, and we are going to make it through this through this cryptocurrency seasons, no matter if it's up or down. We're in it to win it, and we're in it together, guys, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. Even during the bear cycle, I'm still going to be here. I'm going to be supporting you. I'm going to be making videos and tell you what's hot, what's not, and what to do, guys. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Let's jump in. Let's dive right into content. Let's dive into it right now, guys. So, we can see here right now, you can see that Bitcoin long-term holder supply is currently increasing between 13x and 15x. And that's 13 to 15 times the current amount of Bitcoin that's being mined. So in other words, long-term holders are stacking sats 13 times faster than fresh coins are being minted. And this just goes to show that this is going to have an increased supply shock. And a lot of people are talking about, but this is something real, guys. This is not just made up imitation. It's something really real. And as you know, it's basic market economics. When you have limited supply and a lot of demand like we're seeing now, then the only thing that can happen is price is going to go up, because we're seeing that there's no Bitcoin to be bought right now because long-term holders are holding Bitcoin faster than they can produce it. So that only means one thing, that the price is going to go up. It's going to go sky high. So that's why it's really a good time to look at your portfolios and divide it in half. What's in profit? What's not? So if it's not in profit, don't touch it. What is in profit? And then look at the percentage that's in profit and ask yourself, is it time to rebalance and move it into Bitcoin? So that's what a lot of the experienced cryptocurrency traders, well, not traders, investors, because we don't trade, we invest. Remember, never leverage trade, it's dangerous. And that's what a lot of investors are doing now, is they're looking at their portfolios, they're rebalancing, because we know that Bitcoin is about to go uppity up, and we're going to see 60,000, 63,000, 72,000 next month, and 100,000 plus in December. And then it's probably going to cool off as the altcoin season comes, and we could see, Bitcoin coming back down to about 45K. And when the Bitcoin dominance starts to drop, that should be an indicator for you that the altcoin season is returning, and that is a good time to shed some of your Bitcoin and move it back into some of those altcoin projects that you love and you like and that have good potential. And for me, altcoins are very simple. I tend to stay in the top 50 projects. I have my favorites, I have my picks, and these have always been winners year in, year out, and they've always produced for me. So that's what we're going to talk about. And once we get into we're going to look at the coin market. I'm going to tell you what's hot, what's not, and what you guys should be thinking. But remember, it's so important that you guys rebalance your portfolio. According to Glassnode, the proportion of Bitcoin supply that has been held for more than 3 months hit a record high, accounting for 85.14%. So what this is telling us is that even people who are just buying into cryptocurrency, i.e. Bitcoin, in the last 3 months are still holding. So we can see that there's an increased phenomenon going right now, is that people are becoming hodlers, and they're holding, and there's less trading going on, but there's more investing. And we're also seeing that institutions are also starting to FOMO into Bitcoin, and that's going to drive the price. And I believe that we're going to see institutional FOMO followed by retail FOMO, and this market is really being driven by institutional FOMO and not so much by retailers. And some other evidence to support that is if we can see that Bitcoin supply shock reserves dropped to lows not seen since October 2017. So we saw this similar kind of behavior in 2017, where we had this huge supply shock, and then in 2017, boom, Bitcoin just ran to the moon, guys. And then after that, it kind of cooled off, and after it cooled off, then the altcoins took off. And like I told you, the altcoin season right now, it's like a tsunami. the water gets sucked out before the huge wave of capital and liquidity flows back into altcoins. And when that happens, the altcoins are going to go to the moon. So the altcoins are going to be frothy. They're going to be foaming, and you guys are just going to be, millionaires are going to be made overnight, guys. So you guys shouldn't panic. It's a great time to be alive. Do not panic with these little bit of dips in the altcoin. So remember, it's time to rebalance, guys. Remember to smash the likes and subscribe, BYB, and tell me how you're doing, guys. So why did Shiba Inu it rallied 266% following the biggest dump in history? So we can see here that the majority of the Shiba owners, retail investors, they actually dumped their SHIB. So we can see sentiment report that the digital asset had seen a record dump following its price rise. So that's, we saw the price go up to about 400%, right? And then it cooled off. I reported 31.7 billion coins had been dumped by holders, mostly from wallets that held between 1 to 10 million SHIB. So what that means is that the whales, Shiba Inu, the whales were not dumping. It was the retail investors who basically took profits. I would say took profits, some panic when we had that little bit of a dip, but it was mainly the retail investors that sold off. It wasn't the whales. So the whales are still holding strong. So this is indicative of, this is quite positive. You're seeing the whales still holding. This is a good sign, guys. And, we still have not heard anything about, is Robinhood going to accept the Shiba Inu coin or not? We don't know. It's still TBD. Let's hope this is not, buy the rumors, sell the news. And if the news turns out to be that they're not going to list Shiba Inu, it's not going to be good for the coin. We could see some huge dumpage. So if we look at where Shiba Inu is right now, we can see that Shiba Inu is down around about 4% in the last 24 hours, and it's trading at 29.28. So it's a little bit of going sideways right now. The volumes are so. So it's the momentum for SHIB is definitely slowed down a lot. We have this overhead resistance right here at 31.56. So we're just going sideways right now. So just to keep an eye on that. It's really not doing too much, and it is down about 4% right now, in all honesty. So some other news that's coming out right now, we can see that the top 10 highest trading volume cryptocurrencies in the last 24 hours was Tether, and that's people are taking profits from altcoins and preparing to buy Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin followed by Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Binance, XRP, Shiba Inu was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was the 8th. And then we saw Ethereum Classic, Binance, and USD Coin. So in terms of social sentiment, we can see that the top 10 mentioned cryptocurrencies on Twitter was Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Cardano, Algorand, Ethereum, Solana, and Doge. Doge is still up there, and Polkadot. So you guys have to understand that if you're doing any buying or selling, keep in mind that this is what people are thinking about. This is what people are looking about. This is what people are tweeting about, and this is where the popularity is right now. So this is going to be indicative of telling exactly what's going on. We're still seeing the Bitcoin is still the dominant force in terms of Twitters and social sentiment right now, and that's why we're still seeing that huge interest, huge dominance, huge. Bitcoin is just dominating the whole market, guys. Some other news that's coming in right now, as I said, millions of Wix merchants can now accept 12 different cryptocurrencies. So Wix has about 200 million users, and on Tuesday, Atlanta-based cryptocurrency payment BitPay announced that the Israel software company Wix has enabled its software as a service on its e-commerce product to accept cryptocurrency payments. The integration will allow Wix merchants to accept 12 different cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and stablecoins as well. So that's pretty positive news for Bitcoin. So Wix is it's a pretty huge platform. It has 200 million users, and basically it allows you to build websites from templates using HTML5 and also mobile HTML as well. So it's a pretty good platform. It's easy to use. It's all GUI based. So, and they have 200 million users. So this is really good for crypto mainstream adoption. It's also good for the Doge to the moon, guys. So let's get it. And then one final story, then we'll jump into the markets is. If we're looking at analyzing the altcoin season and the impact of the new Bitcoin all-time high, like I said, the Bitcoin dominance is very high. Altcoins are now bleeding off slowly, and it's just going to be a matter of time before we see Bitcoin going to all-time highs. And until that happens, until the Bitcoin dominance comes down, you're going to see that the altcoins are going to continue to bleed out. But once the altcoin season hits, and it's going to be a good one, that we're going to see the altcoins absolutely explode, 4x, 5x, 10x. Things are just going to go crazy, guys. So, who's ready? Who's ready to make a ton of money in the altcoin space? So, guys, have diamond hands. Don't patient. Remember, be patient, and it's time to rebalance your portfolio. So let's jump into markets right now. So we can see that the total market cap is about 2.34 trillion right now. So that's looking pretty good, and we're up today. Yesterday, the total market cap, we shed around about 1.23%. So hopefully we'll gain all that back today. And we're seeing, like I said, that there's more interest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other smaller cap projects. Altcoins are bleeding out right now. I mean, it's not like a cascade. It's just a slow drain, guys. And so the only way you can compensate for that is you need to rebalance your portfolios, guys. So Doge is at 289. Looks like it's coming back a bit. It looks like it's about to retest this resistance level at 23.26. So hopefully Doge can giddy on up, and we have this bull flag pennant here, and we're still inside the pennant. So there's an opportunity and a chance that Dogecoin might break up to the upside pretty soon, guys. So let's keep an eye on that. So it's looking pretty bullish right now. You can see that the total number of wallets have increased day by day. So the total number of wallets right now is 4.37476 million. So it's looking pretty good, because when we have more wallets, it means that we have more activity, more buying, guys. Let's take a look at the Shiba Inu in the house right now. We're taking a look at it already, but just to refresh, it's still at 29.22, and it's still down 4.29%. So keep an eye on that. I think probably for most of the day, there's going to be some profit taking, and I think the SHIB is going to start shedding some of its profits right now. And if we look at the number of wallets for Shiba Inu right now, we can see that the number of holders right now is also, you can see we had on the 7th we had a huge amount of holding address, 720,000, and that had a huge drop, and it's starting to pick up again, but we're still off from its all-time highs this week of 720. So it means that this is also partial to the big retail dump. It wasn't really a retail dump. It was more like retailers were taking their profits, and it was only people who had small holdings between 1 to 10 million. But the mega whales of SHIB are still holding tight, and they haven't sold anything, guys. So that's positive news overall. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly chart. This is a Bitfinex weekly chart, guys. And right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is at 56,419. It's come down from where it was yesterday. It hit a high of 57,000 yesterday. It's come down a little bit. And right now we've got 4 days and 23 hours left on this candle. We're still above the 21-day EMA, so it's still looking pretty positive for Bitcoin, and it's holding most of its Bitcoin is holding most of its dominance, and the dominance is actually increasing. So since we had this bull flag and pennant, we have broken out to the upside. We've gone above 56,000, and that was kind of a line in the sand. But we're having trouble. Here we went as high as 57.5. 57 here is 57.7, 57.5 again, 57.7. So you can see that at 57.8 is we have some resistance, and Bitcoin keeps butting its head against that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So 6 times we keep getting rejected, and on the 7th time we had a huge rejection to the downside. We wicked all the way down to 54,000. This was a bit of a flash crash wick. This was a whale manipulation, basically driving the prices down so they could buy Bitcoin cheap. It's come back up since then. It was just a temporary thing, and now we're moving up the upside. So I think sometime today here in Asia, we're going to be challenged at 57.8 area. We need to get past that. If we can't get past that and we get rejected again, we could see ourselves going down to 53.3 support level. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house right now. So Ethereum is still trading inside this descending triangle, aka could be a bull flag, depends on your perspective, and it's trading at 3,523. So on the daily right now, Ethereum is Let me get that out of the way. So Ethereum is actually picking up some steam. It's up about 1%. So it's not too shabby considering that most of the altcoins are down right now. Let's take a look at ADA in the house. ADA is still well below my $2.15, and it's kind of it's going to be range bound between $2.15 and $2. So keep an eye on that. I mean, it is painting some green, but it's still not where we want it to be. And ADA is also bleeding out right now because Bitcoin dominance is too high. Let's take a look at Solana in the house. So Solana right now, it's trading at $151. And it's got some resistance at 155. Let's hopefully get back up there. But we keep hitting that resistance level and keep getting rejected. But hopefully we can break out and hopefully see ourselves going up. But Solana is looking better today than it was yesterday. So let's keep an eye on that. I know a lot of Solana holders are out there are pretty bullish. Now it looks like Avalanche. Let me just fix that for you. Looks like Avalanche in the house right now is starting to make a move to the upside again, so that's pretty good. We've had a recovery after we had our low of $50, and now we're trading at $56. So that's pretty good. We've added today almost 4%. So that's encouraging news. So that is very, very good news. So keep an eye on that. I think the Avalanche it's going to make some moves, and let's hope that the Bitcoin dominance drops a little bit. So let's take a look at the markets again. And right now we can see that the Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit. It was about 45.2 yesterday. It's come down a little bit, so that's encouraging, and that's why we're seeing that some of the altcoins are actually moving up. I mean, they're not moving up in a big way, but they are moving up nonetheless. And right now the volume's at 90.89 billion, and the market cap is at 2.37. So let's take a look at the coins in the house right now. So we can see that right now Bitcoin's at 56,394, so it's down. So Bitcoin's shedding a little bit right now, and it's down almost 1%. And the Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit, which is good, and that's why we're seeing a resurgence right now in some of the altcoins. Ethereum is up; it's at 3,523. That's almost up 1%. So it's almost the same amount that Bitcoin is down. So that's kind of interesting. So it looks like Ethereum has gobbled up some of the liquidity from Bitcoin, and BNB is coming back in a strong way. It's up 11.38%. So that's good to see, guys. I think it's recovering from some of the noise we had that the BNB got kicked out of South Africa. So that's pretty good. It's at $455, and ADA is coming back a little bit. It's at $2.14, but it's still, we had that resistance at $2.15, and we have a support at $2. So I think it's going to be range bound in there, that range for some time. And it's down. It's almost neutral, right, guys? And Solana is up 6.5%, so that's good. That's refreshing. I'm holding a lot of Solana as well, and it's $152 in the house. And the DOT is also up almost 6%. That's 35.51. So that's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes right now. And if you're watching a live stream, don't forget to give super chats. All super chats go to charity, help the orphans, and help the homeless and the needy here in Vietnam, guys. And let's take a look at Doge. Doge is up almost 1%, and it's just about to hit 23 cents. Shiba Inu is down 2.52%, and that's at a whole bunch of zeros and T9 in the house. Luna is also up. Thank goodness for that. I'm holding Luna. And Avalanche is also up good, 4.67%. That's at 56.49. So, like I said, some of the favorite coins that I have are Matic. I love Matic. Algorand, Atom I'm holding Avalanche, I'm holding Luna. So, any of these, I'm also holding a lot of Solana and Polkadot. And so any of these coins that are in huge profits right now, you may want to think about rebalancing your portfolio and increasing the percentage of Bitcoin holdings. And that way you can maximize the gains and profits as Bitcoin has this run up. Because right now we're going to definitely see that this is going to increase and not decrease. Yeah, there may be some ups and downs, but the general trend for the Bitcoin dominance is going to be going up, guys. So with that being said, don't forget to follow me on my Twitter. We got 2,604 followers. Yeah, follow on Twitter. Get the latest news, tips, tricks, and also some leading buy and sell signals there. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Remember, this is not financial advice. And guys and gals, thank you for watching. You made it to the end. It's a beautiful thing when you make it to the end. And thank you for watching. And don't forget, I'm working for you. Without you out there in YouTube land, this video would not be possible. I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Please do me a favor, smash the like. Tell the YouTube algorithm that you love this content like I love you guys. And don't forget to make a comment. Tell me how we're doing. I always want to get your opinions, and that kind of stuff. And don't forget to subscribe, BYB, and do not forget to go to the description of every one of my videos. We've got a whole bunch of linky winkies down there, and this is not financial advice. And you can support the channel with a Patreon. You can buy the channel a coffee. Please do that. Remember, all of this goes to charity. And become a channel member. We've got channel supporter. We've got super members and VIP members. And super members and VIP members, they both have access to a private WhatsApp group. And the private WhatsApp group, we're exchanging about 300 messages a day on that thing. And we're just a beautiful community. We help each other. We do portfolio rebalancing, and there's some people that are new and some people are super experts in the group. So it's great. We're always learning. And guys, also, if you want to know where my merch is, go to the description, my links there, and check out my merch. Check out the merch. We got hats, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got polo shirts, and don't forget to check out my non-clothing items. We got the mug, get the mug, guys, and don't forget to get the backpack. We got water bottles, we've got phone cases, and one final thing, guys, do not forget to go to the wife's channel, Zen Music, and get a massage of the brain, and it's really cool stuff, guys. You're gonna love it. I love it. And with that being said, God bless each and everyone. This is Daryl, the OG in the house, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo! Crypto love coming at you. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, let's get it. Woo!